Hello, friends and enemies, and really everyone else. This is the Killer Nacho again, and I have a battle here against squishymeat, which I think I have a couple of battles in the past against him. I think all in Gen 6, at least that made it to YouTube. There's a couple. I think we battled a couple times in Gen 7. I just didn't, make it for one reason or another, usually because they're kind of one-sided. But this one is a pretty good one, and it's against, like I said, squishymeat, and he is a neat guy, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave with Skarmory as he leaves Garchomp. And I know that the worst thing that this thing could have is Fire Blast, but I still think I would take it okay. I want to set up Stealth Rocks because they're just good to set up, and yeah, he does have Fire Blast, unfortunately. He's going to be able to do a little under 50%, and thankfully he doesn't get the burn, and I'm able to set up Stealth Rocks. Now, I know he's probably going to expect a switch here, and he's probably just going to set up his own rock, so I do want to switch out, and I want to go out into a Pokemon, knowing that he's probably not going to hit me this turn. And I go into Keldeo, because even if he does go for a Fire Blast, he's obviously not going to hurt Keldeo very much with it. And I can also just go for an Icy Wind against this thing. If he stays in, that's good for me. If he switches out, then I'm getting the speed drop on whatever he goes into. And he ends up going into Zapdos, which is pretty cool, and I'm not really sure why. I kind of thought the Icy Wind was the obvious play here. And, yeah, Icy Wind is also super effective against Zapdos, and I'm curious to see how much this will do with a Life Orb Keldeo. And that's really close to a KO. But after the, I'm just not sure after the Leftovers recovery, and I don't want to risk losing Keldeo this early in the match. So I decided to switch out instead of trying to finish it off. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. Just going into Haxorus now. I kind of figured he would either Roost or, Thunderbolt. Either way, Haxorus can take that. He's going to go ahead and Roost and get his HP back, and I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance. I really didn't think that Zapdos had anything to do to me, but he actually has the Hidden Power Ice Tech here on his Zapdos. Kind of surprising. I do get a Dragon Dance off, and obviously Hidden Power is only a 60 base power move, so it's still not going to kill me, despite Haxorus not being very bulky, but definitely a surprise to me, and I'm like, well, that sucks, and I don't have Outrage on this Haxorus. I have Dragon Claw, and I'm just going to go for it. Haxorus have monster attacks, so I have to hope that maybe this... I mean, it looked kind of like a specially bulky Zapdos before when, it took the Icy Wind okay. So I'm kind of hoping that it's not physically bulky, and I go for a Dragon Claw, and unfortunately it does live with red HP. The good news, though, is I can pretty much revenge kill this Zapdos with anything I have. It did cost me Haxorus, though, and that's not cool. Zapdos can't switch out because my Stealth Rocks, he wouldn't be able to survive switching back in, so I'm just going to go into anything, really, and just kill it. Actually, I probably should have just went for a stronger move. I went for the Extreme Speed, but I was definitely faster anyway, especially after the speed debuff he had. That doesn't really matter. Extreme Speed kills it anyway. Anyway, unfortunately, he is going to be able to get into Metagross here, and I'm really worried about the Earthquake. Obviously, this is going to be Mega Metagross. It's the only kind of Metagross that people use, and it's just annoying to deal with. I'm going to go into Skarm, and, unless he has the Thunder Punch, I can wall him pretty well, and even if he does, Skarm has some nice physical defense. So he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, and he ends up surprising me a bit here with a Hammer Arm. I wasn't really expecting it. In fact, pre-bank you saw Hammer Arm Mega Metagross a bit, but didn't think to really see it post-bank very much. Oh well, so he does go for that, and I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to outspeed now and Roost. Unfortunately, no, he does not. I do still not outspeed. Skarmory is not a very fast Pokemon, and Mega Metagross is very fast. It's base 110. So, probably should have just not risked that, but at the same time, Skarmory is slow enough that I don't really think I could have healed it against anything else, so it's kind of just worth going for it. Oh well, like I said, I was hoping for an Earthquake, and I didn't get it, so... Oh well, now, here I make kind of a dumb play. I mean, I was actually kind of trying to pivot here. I go out into my, my Xurkitree, and I was trying to get him to go out into his, his Garchomp to absorb the Volt Switch or whatever. It is a Scarf Xurkitree. So I kind of just pivot into Keldeo, and that ends up being bad because I was trying to get the Garchomp, and at this point I'm just over-predicting, and it's just not very good for me. Thankfully, I did get the bird off, though, on the Metagross, so that kind of helps, and I'm just going to go into Honchkrow, and I know that he's probably going to switch, and even if he doesn't, I should be faster than him, so I'm just going to go for the Pursuit. And, yeah, it's going to be able to take him out, and if I have any chance at this, I really need Honchkrow to come through here in the clutch. I'm going to get a Moxie Boost, but he still has Keldeo, and here I'm actually really worried that he does go into Keldeo here. Now, he said that he was afraid of taking a Brave Bird with Keldeo, but I'm really confused as to why he would do that. Why you'd think that, because Keldeo would obviously outspeed me. And Sucker Punch is obviously resisted. I'm just going to go for it against Excadrill, and that's going to be able to take it out. So, yeah, goodbye Excadrill, and now I have +2. And here he goes out into Garchomp. Once again, not Keldeo, which I might have been able to actually kill that Keldeo at this point with Sucker Punch, but whatever. He goes into Chomp, and I'm thinking, okay, he has to have Toxic, right? That's why he's going into it. I totally overpredicted. I was going for a Brave Bird. I was expecting Toxic because my bulky Chomp runs Toxic, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna in my mind, I was so sure he's gonna go for the Toxic, but it was a bad overprediction. I should have just played it safe and went for the Sucker Punch. I feel really dumb about that, but I mean, I was trying to predict, and it cost me there because I'm gonna lose Honchkrow after I got +2 attack using Moxie, and that makes me super, super salt. And yeah, I'm just gonna go into my Xurkitree. I just go for a Dazzling Gleam, hoping you take it out, but it's Bulk Chomp, so it's not going to. And now I'm stuck going with the Lucario, and it's my last Pokemon. I have to hope that I can kill the Extreme Speed, but like I said, he still has Keldeo. Unless I can get a Swords Dance off, this is GG. I don't think I can one-shot the Keldeo. And I'm also going to take recoil damage, so that puts me even in worse danger here. And he really could have just went into Keldeo here. Instead, he goes for a Pheromosa, which that just forced me to kill him, so I can't really go for a Swords Dance. I really needed a Swords Dance to have any kind of shot. But I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this Pheromosa with Extreme Speed, so unless I, super crit the Keldeo, though, he's pretty much going to win with it, so I'm in, less than half HP. So in comes the Keldeo, finally. And, yeah, I'm just going to try to go for an Extreme Speed. I'm not really expecting to kill, obviously. And, yeah, it does about half, so not even a crit would have done it. And, yeah, he's going to be able to get out the Secret Sword. So, good game there, squishymeat. It was a fun one. And today's question of the day is as follows. You know what? Let's just bring back an oldie. I don't know if I did it yet since Gen 7 came out. So, what is your favorite Pokemon generation? As for me, it's probably still Gen 2. You can answer for any reason. I also really like Gen 4 just for the Wi-Fi. It was the first generation with Wi-Fi, and that's when I really was into Pokemon a lot, super a lot. When I was at the height of my YouTube battles. But, yeah, just, favorite generation, any reason. It could be for the single player, the multiplayer, or, you just liked it. So leave a comment about that, and see you guys next time. Bye.